Good morning, everybody. Just turned 7, and welcome to my healthy morning routine. Needing to get up.
Over the past couple months, I've been working really hard to establish a healthy morning routine. The reason why I've been working so hard at this is because having a routine allows you to make decisions without making decisions. What I mean by that is when you have a habit, a subconscious decision, it removes an actual decision from your life. You get to make a choice without having to make a choice because you made that choice weeks before. This works to remove energy traps, little decisions in your day-to-day life that will drain you of creative energy and limit you from getting into flow states. This is exactly why many successful people like Steve Jobs wear the exact same outfit every single day. You don't have to put the thought into it, and it allows you to just keep moving. So this is my 6 a.m. morning routine, and I'll explain later why I woke up at 7 for my 6 a.m. routine, but for now, welcome to my morning. 10 grams of protein per serving, almond cashew. So if you drink smoothies, this is the creamiest, yummiest, proteiniest milk you'll ever try, and super tasty, which is smoothie essential. So many boxes for Perspectopia, the blender. Recently I've been drinking a lot of smoothies because the blast of healthy fruits and sugars just wakes me up like nothing else. Basically every time I make a smoothie, I try to make it a little bit different, and recently I picked up dates to kind of spice it up a little bit. Ran out of dishes, so we're getting our cup from last night. That one's actually pretty good. I often divide my morning up into 2 parts, being the calm stage and then the energetic stage. And in the calm stage, I make food, I make coffee, I do household tasks. And then in the energetic phase, I do work, and I often do other things like exercise. So the first essential to every morning for me consists of getting a nice smoothie in, and this is a new thing for me, but I've been trying to eat raw vegan for the first 2 meals of the day. So it often is smoothie and then salad for lunch. And then also I get in my coffee, which is just a staple. If you know anything about me, I down so many cups of coffee. And while doing this, I like to read, and I like to kind of, start my day slowly. Sometimes I watch YouTube, but especially recently, I've been trying to read as much as possible. I've found immense value in establishing a routine for myself over the past couple months. Of course, every single day is not exactly the same because sometimes you have things that pop up and things that change. But generally, this is my routine. These are the main things I do every single morning. And having this set of habits, this set of tasks that you have to do, is really comforting. It makes me feel super strong in what I'm doing. It makes me feel good. And I've made something that makes me just feel so good. Finding that for yourself, whether it is a smoothie, whether it is coffee, whether it is, a hamburger for breakfast. It's whatever makes you feel good, and that is important. Depending on how busy I am, I try to get in 30 minutes to an hour of reading. It doesn't always happen, but it's something that I strive for. Today's read is 0 to 1 by Peter Thiel, and basically it's notes on startups or how to build the future. Mostly I'm excited about this book because of the value of kind of taking something from an idea to a startup and scaling it. And Peter Thiel's a really successful entrepreneur and investor, and he started and helped start PayPal. But now that I've gotten some reading in, it is time to get some water. And this sounds weird, but one of the best ways to get your day started, one of the best ways to get your energy up, is to drink water. And very few people drink enough water. Even me, self-admitted, like after knowing so much about water and wanting to drink a lot more water, I still am the worst at it. I'm still trying to get better at it. But basically I have these giant 1 liter jugs And they're just these simple little glass bottles that I got from IKEA. And I fill them up on my water filter because I'm really big about drinking high quality water. But we're out of water. One of the main reasons why I'm drinking more water is because I was on a run with this guy named Joe Greer. He's a photographer. And basically we were talking about health and my acid reflux and all that stuff. And he was like, dude, you need to read this book. It's gonna change your life. It's called Super Life. And I went home, I got it on Audible, and in like a day, I listened to like 90% of it. It was so life-changing. And one of the big points that Darren O'Lean, or whatever his name is, the guy that wrote the book, it was like, you need to drink more water. People do not drink enough water. And his argument was that if we had an organ in our body that made up 60-something% of it, so many institutions would be spent studying that organ. But if you think about it, we're made of like 60-something% water. So the next step for my morning routine, after I've woken up, after I've made my smoothie, after I've drank my water, after I've done a bit of reading, which is the slow and relaxed part, is I move into doing a little bit of high energy work. And what I mean by that is like the work that makes me feel so drained, just a small task that like usually I'd put off if I'm feeling a little bit more lazy. And so I like to kill those first thing in the morning so I don't have to worry about any of those, so I can just edit videos and embroider and do things I really love to do, you know, later in the day when, you know, maybe I'm a little bit less energized, but like I can still do it because I love it. So now it turns to work time. So one of my neighbors is in the business world space, I don't know what you want to call it, and basically he gave me the advice that the early bird catches the worm. This is like a commonly known notion, and he was explaining this to me by saying, you know, you should never chase anything in life. And he took that philosophy and that mindset and he applied it to the day. He said, I wake up every morning at 6 a.m. I go for my walk, I take a dip in the ocean, I come back, I drink my coffee, I get started working, I do a little bit of trading, and that just made so much sense to me. If you're always chasing the tasks throughout the day, if you're always a little bit behind, then you're just gonna be in this constant state of chase. To start early, to start before everybody's up, gives you a leg up because you get, you know, an hour or two advantage. And so that's why, you know, I've been trying to wake up earlier, and that's something that I've really found value in incorporating into my morning routine. One sad thing is that this morning I have a few more small tasks than usual, a few more things to kill off the chop list. So I'm gonna kind of get to that, and then we're gonna move on to the run section, because every morning I like to incorporate an hour of exercise, I like to say, but sometimes it's 30 minutes, sometimes it's a little more, sometimes a little less, because, you know, in the afternoon maybe I'll go for a surf, who knows what happens. But today is a 30-minute run, which will be coming up right after this. So productive morning right there. I'm gonna go get changed, and then we're gonna hit the run for the morning and kind of wrap up this morning routine. It's been a longer one because of all that computer work. But I'm feeling good. Just getting me off to a good start. Let's get the run in. Okay, that was kind of dramatic. Okay. Fit of the day, the fit of the day. Fit of the day. We've got one of my favorite Timmy crew necks of all time on. So good. Got some Nike running shorts. Got the Hoka Carbon X's. So good. The run, let's get the run. Woo! Just getting the stoke up. Oh my gosh.
What you got in store for me? It's too bright to see.
cool these houses are. So cool.
Heaven knows we should take it slow.
So good. It's like this every day. Would you look at that? We're at the ocean. I don't know what that is. It's like there's a fire. Weird. Time to get home. Good run though so far.
I'll be gone. Your eyes close shut. Your eyes close shut. Your eyes. When we touch, it's got a feeling like gold dust. Your eyes close shut. Your eyes.
What a run. Now it is time for a shower. My morning is complete, time to get to work. If you guys are new here, we're trying to get to 100,000 subscribers by the end of the year, so please subscribe, please drop a like, it would mean a ton to me. But as usual, I'll see you later. Live happy, be healthy, bye.